the fourth one. So what is the fourth item which is used by this slum school in order to decorate the walls of their classroom? So the fourth item is open-handed map award in the world is world. Keep in mind very clearly the four items. Shakespeare's head. Shakespeare's head means picture of Shakespeare. Shakespeare is a genius writer. Without basic qualification, whatever he has written earlier has been applicable to the present century, the previous century, and also it will be applicable to the future. So, whatever sophisticated narrations Shakespeare has made in his writing is actually something which can be enjoyed by the people of the city, the people who have got basic qualification. But these children who are sitting in the slum school, they do not have a basic qualification, and therefore, what is given on the wall of the classroom is actually irrelevant for them. It is not important for them. They cannot digest. So that is why we find whatever is given on the wall is a contrast, a complete contrast to situation in the classroom. What is inside the classroom? The children who are undernourished, children who are wasted by diseases, the children who have inherited the diseases of their parents, their face, their physical structure, everything speaks about the poverty in which they are living. But what is given on the wall? Shakespeare. Shakespeare represents civilized society, civilized mind. His writings cannot be digested by the uneducated people. So it is a contrast. The second one is civilized domes running all cities. It is available in the city but not in the slum school. So that is again a contrast to the real situation in the classroom. How is the classroom? They don't have sufficient furniture in the classroom. The walls are crumbled down, faded away. All this. Okay, so it is a contrast. The third one is very beautiful valley of Austrian province, which has got music and flowers. So they don't find any flower in that area. There is no music in their life. So again it is contrasting. And fourth item is the map, the world map. Who is actually creating this world map? Who is actually deciding the boundary of this map? It is actually the powerful people like Hitler and Mussolini who created this world initially, and they just changed the boundary of their own country. Their ambition was to conquer the whole world. When you come to India, Ashoka Chakravarti and people like that. So what here the poet is actually mentioning is that open-handed map, the map which is hanging, the Lokathinte map, world map, which is hanging on the classroom. It is an open-handed map. Award in the world is world. What does it mean? Award in the world is world. It is giving the world a shape. So who is giving the shape? Powerful people, dictators, rajas, kings, emperors. And these people who have ruled the country, they do not have any concern for the people who are living in the slum. Have you ever found in any of the world map the slum area is located? You won't find a slum because the existence of the slum is a stain on the developed world. Therefore, they just ignore the presence of the slum and even the poor people who are living in the slum. So the poet is actually here mentioning the fourth item that is hanging on the wall as open-handed map. Poet means to say that this map is not their map. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സ്ലം ഏരിയയിൽ ജീവിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം അവരുടെ ലോകം ഈ ഭിത്തിയിൽ തൂക്കിക്കിടക്കുന്ന മാപ്പിൽ കാണുന്നില്ല. Their world is totally different. So the rich people, the beneficiaries, the people who are in the cities enjoying all wealth and luxuries, they do have a separate life. Even their world is different from the world of the children in the slum school. So there are 4 things used in order to decorate the wall of the classroom. Even the wall of the classroom is very dirty. It is faded away. It is sour cream. But we find that they have tried to decorate that wall with things which they have received as gift. So when you come to the first line of the poem, we are coming across a far, far from gusty waves, where you will find 3F coming together. F, F, F. It is an example of alliteration. Okay. It is an example of alliteration. It is a poetic device. What is an alliteration? More than 2 consonant sounds coming nearby words, coming in nearby words. Here F, 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 3F is coming together. It is an example of alliteration. That is a poetic device. Again we are going to the first line. Gusty waves. You remember, far from gusty waves. What is this gusty waves? Gusty wave is an imagery as well as it is symbol. What is symbol? It is a gusty wave is imagery as well as symbol. Imagery means when poet is just telling us gusty waves, we are able to imagine the picture of waves coming to the shore. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൻ്റെ കണ്ണിൽ നമുക്കത് കാണാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. സോ ദ പോയിറ്റ് ഈസ് ഏബിൾ ടു ക്രിയേറ്റ് എ പിക്ചർ ഇൻ ദ മൈൻഡ്സ് ഐ വിത്ത് ദ വേർഡ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ ഹെൽപ്പ്. ചിത്രം വരയ്ക്കാതെ വാക്കുകൾ കൊണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ചിത്രം വരച്ചു തരുന്നു. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് നോൺ ആസ് imagery. It is symbol. This gusty wave is symbolic of what? It symbolizes all the unfortunate dangers and obstacles the children in the slum school faces. ഏതെങ്കിലും അസുഖം വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആദ്യം ബാധിക്കുന്ന അവരെയാണ്. പോവർട്ടി ആണെങ്കിൽ, പട്ടിണി വന്നാൽ അത് അവരെ ബാധിക്കും. മഴ വന്നാൽ അവരെ ബാധിക്കും. സോ ഓൾ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് അൺഫോർച്ചുനേറ്റ് ഹാപ്പനിങ് are actually affected by these children because they are not protected at all. Then again, coming to the next line, we find paper seeming boy. Paper seeming boy. It is imagery because you are able to visualize a very lean and thin boy, and it is also symbolic. It's symbolic of the poverty. The children who are in the slum school are very lean and thin because of poverty. Again, rootless weeds. You find there rootless weeds in the second line. This rootless weeds is again imagery and symbol. Why it is imagery? We are able to visualize by the side of the seashore the weeds that have been uprooted. പറഞ്ഞു കിടക്കുന്ന, തിരമാല അടിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞു കിടക്കുന്ന വീഡ്സിനെ നമുക്ക് വിഷ്വലൈസ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പറ്റും. Therefore it is also imagery. And again it is symbolic. What is symbolic? Symbolic of easily getting affected by the external forces. The life of the children are like that. Then we come to rootless weeds, twisted bonds. That is imagery as well as symbols. We are able to visualize whose legs are or bonds and hands are not straight away. Again it is symbolic of the poverty. Sour cream wall. Visualize ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. It is again symbolic meaning of the backwardness of the class. Triolis valley. Symbolic as well as imagery. It is symbolic of a luxury, development, fresh air, etc. And it is, we are able to visualize in our mind the sight of a very beautiful province. So again, coming to the item that is used in order to decorate the wall, we said that 4 items are there. Remember, first one is Shakespeare's hat, symbolic meaning. And second one is civilized domes running all cities. And third one, Triolis Valley, means picture of Triolis Valley. And fourth one, award in the world, its world. Open-handed map. The map which has been open-handed. So the meaning is that the map of the world is made and reshaped by those in power. Why it is mentioned as open-handed map? Because the map of the world is made and reshaped by those in power. അധികാര സ്ഥാനങ്ങളിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്ന വ്യക്തികളാണ് ഈ ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ മാപ്പ് ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ, ഡിക്റ്റേറ്റേഴ്സ് ലൈക്ക് ഹിറ്റ്ലർ, then they partition it apart and impose their world on us. ഈ ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ മാപ്പ് ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിട്ട് അവർ അവിടെ ഇവിടെയും അതിർത്തികൾ വെട്ടിപ്പിടിച്ച് അവർ പാർട്ടീഷൻ ചെയ്യും. ഇത് ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഏരിയ ആണ്, അത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഏരിയ ആണ്. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ ദേ വിൽ ഇമ്പോസ് ദ റൂൾ ഓൺ അസ്. സോ വി ആർ ആക്ച്വലി മെന്റ് ഫോർ ജസ്റ്റ് ബീങ് സബ്ജക്റ്റീവ് ടു ദാറ്റ് പബ്ലിക് or that powerful people. So poet is not happy with this kind of dictatorship. So he is against that, because we have already mentioned that he is a, what kind of person he is? He is a communist by his virtue of his thought and principle. We said open-handed map, and where is the world of these children? And yet for these children, these windows, not this map, their world. We said open-handed map, which has been created by powerful people. The people who are shaped, reshaped, and after that, they say that it is theirs and something is somebody else, and then they will impose their rule on us. But as far as the children of the slum schools are concerned, what is the situation? And yet for these children, ഈ കുട്ടികൾക്ക്, സ്ലം സ്കൂളിലുള്ള കുട്ടികൾക്ക്, these windows, not this map, their world. So അവരുടെ ലോകം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താണ്? These windows. What is this window? When you speak about a window, it is small. അത് ചെറുതാണ്. This window stands for the slum school. ഭിത്തിയെ തൂക്കിയിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന വേൾഡ് മാപ്പ് അവരുടെ ലോകമല്ല, പക്ഷെ അവരുടെ ലോകം എന്താണ്? ഈ വിൻഡോയാണ്. ബിക്കോസ് ദേ ആർ ഡെസ്റ്റിൻഡ് ടു സ്പെൻഡ് ദെയർ എൻറ്റയർ ലൈഫ് ഫ്രം ദ ടൈം ഓഫ് ദെയർ ബർത്ത് ടിൽ ദ എൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദെയർ ലൈഫ് ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് പർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഏരിയ. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് പറയുന്നത് ഫോർ ദീസ് ചിൽഡ്രൻ ദീസ് വിൻഡോസ്, നോട്ട് ദിസ് മാപ്പ് ദെയർ വേൾഡ്. ഈ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഈ വിൻഡോയാണ്. ഈ വിൻഡോ എന്നുള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിൽ ചിന്തിക്കുക. വിൻഡോ ഇവിടെ എന്തിനെയാണ് റെഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഈ ലൈനിൽ വിൻഡോ റെഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് സ്ലം സ്കൂളാണ്. ഏതാണ് കുട്ടികളുടെ ലോകം? വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ വേൾഡ് ഓഫ് ദിസ് ചിൽഡ്രൻ? The world of these children are the slum school. The poet has used the word window for this slum school or slum. Not this map. ഈ ഭിത്തിയിൽ തൂക്കിയിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന മാപ്പ് അവരുടെ ലോകമല്ല. പിന്നെ ഏതാണ്? The windows. Which is the window? Window is a slum school. And yet for these children, these windows, not this map, their world.